Hi guys, this is Nicole, Nikki Fox. I had some people ask me to document my journey to the Cincinnati Women's Pro-Am. I've been powerlifting for about a year maybe. When I started, I could barely lift the barbell. I've always been naturally upper body dominant. um, but so deadlifting came fast to me. I'd like to say I competed at the local Q-Town CrossFit deadlifts for diabetes and pulled I think 230, and that was a PR that day, and that was maybe a month after I started lifting. Um, and I just did it again less than a month ago, and I pulled 320. I've since then pulled 330. My goal for the women's pro-am is 350. So far, if I keep training, sorry, these hairs at the top are driving me nuts. It's my bangs. I just cut them and they're driving me nuts. Yeah, I'm hoping to hit 350. With my training cycle, I should be okay. I bench currently 185 to 190. 190 was a grinder. I can squat 300 below parallel. It's a grinder also. That's my biggest hurdle is squats. I'm very short-legged, so it doesn't come natural to me, and it's not easy on my hips. But I love it. I have struggled with weight loss for a very, very, very long time. I had my first child when I was 16. Was a little skinny thing then, but put on weight fast. I ballooned up to about 380 plus. I've always been able to hide my weight well, so I didn't look like I weighed that much. But I'd like to say it was probably depression that made me do that. Got married very young, was not ready to get married whatsoever. And it was finally when I left him that the weight started melting off. I stopped forcing food in my mouth and to get over being unhappy. I quickly lost a lot of weight. I'm not going to get into all of that unless that's something that you guys want to hear about. But I did a lot of cardio and lost a lot of weight, but I was happy. But then I started binge drinking a lot, which wasn't good either. But anyway, I put a lot of weight back on after that, and now I've lost about 60 pounds in over a year. I've been keeping constant at the weight that I was at for a while. I've recently lost about 15 pounds, trying to drop into a lower, the 198 weight bracket, which is 181.5 to 198.5, I believe. So we shall see. I weigh right now 200.1. Don't hold that against me. But I'm trying to get in the middle of that weight bracket. Well, I got about 6 weeks, so let's hope that Mother Nature doesn't come calling. But yeah, I wanted to make this video series for the next 6 weeks just to kind of talk about the things that I'm doing for training, nutrition wise. I'm currently working with Brandon Lilly online. He sends me my programming through my email, and that's how I correspond with him. I was working with Gracie Van Ness. She's a great coach. I love her as a person, but we didn't work well together, I guess. So we went different ways. But Brandon, I so far love it. I've been with him for about 6 weeks now. All of my lifts have improved. I've been doing cardio. I introduced cardio in about 3 weeks ago. I'd like to say that's probably why my weight is dropping, but that's probably not it. It's probably my increase in protein. I don't really count calories, although I do enter them into MyFitnessPal just to watch the kind of calories that I'm eating. Proteins, carbs, fat intake. I try to keep my carbs rather low. Some people might disagree with me, but I'm just doing what's worked for me. 100 carbs or less have been what have worked for me so far. Unless I'm doing deadlifts or squats, then I'll eat 120, 150 grams of carbs. I don't necessarily eat them all as nutrient dense carbs. Breakfast is usually my dirtiest meal. I'll eat egg whites, a cup of them, and then whatever kind of carbs I'm craving. But I make sure that I enter those into MyFitnessPal just to see kind of where I'm at for the rest of the day. My last meal of the day, which is usually just a protein shake at 7 o'clock before I go to bed. That way I don't go to bed starving, but I'm not putting like a ton of carbs in my body because my body does not digest them late at night. I will eat whatever kind of food I make for my kids, but just less of that. I don't know. I have, lots of data that I've been journaling. That way I kind of can keep track of what has worked for me and what hasn't. I'm currently going to school through Pinnacle University online to get my personal training associates as well as my nutrition degree. The book looks like this. I am a nurse, but this is probably harder than that ever was. I haven't been a practicing nurse for a while. I've been a stay-at-home mom and just kind of concentrating on my training, trying to get better as a person, as a mother, to myself, I would consider myself an athlete to an extent. I push myself to an athletic composure, but I guess everybody has their definition of that. But anyway, this video is just about that. Like I said, if you have any questions about my training, my nutrition, what kind of workouts I have to do, also hair and makeup, they're my second loves. These are Bellamy extensions, by the way. I love them. They're my 5th babies. I have 4 kids, by the way. But yeah, I just wanted to give an introduction. Follow, subscribe. If you have any questions, just message me and let me know. I'll give you my direct email. It's nikkirayfox88@gmail.com. My IG, which I'll put in the comments below. My IG is @powerliftingprincess. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Alright, thanks. Bye.